Good morning to everyone that's watching this video. Today is it's March the 7th of 2026. I'm going to give you guys a tour of my new rig. Some of you might not know. I started over 6 years from now, and when I started this business, I used to have I had to haul my pressure washer. Sometimes I have to put it inside the truck like this truck. And over the years, I'll reinvest everything in the business, which means every time I get some money, I get paid, you know from a job, I just reinvest in the business. Now don't use the money, always reinvest. That's the best option. It's the best way to like grow your business. So come on, Michael. The person who's behind the camera is my son, Michael. So that's the new rig from pressure from hauling, lift this heavy pressure washing every time I go to a client. By the time I finish setting things up, I already tired. So now it's like I'm more efficient now. So this is GX 690. This is 8 GPM. As you can see, key start. I have three hose reels. Each of them is like 200 foot. I have the Flexilla. Flexilla is like the best when it comes to water hose. If you want to put this you know in your rig or your house, that's the best you know water hose. That's from my personal opinion. Soft wash. So the soft wash hose, I have 200 feet of soft wash hose. Pressure hose, same thing, 200. Total, I have 600 hoses, feet hoses in this van. I have some stuff. And also I'm still learning, about this rig because it's a brand new rig. So this is um the draining pipe because I can't drive this van full of water because I don't want to put like too much pressure. And, I want to keep the van as long as possible. So yeah, so that's the way always drain it. As you can see, now it's on. Water flows. Closed. I have a one. So I bought this separately. So this is a M5. I forgot how to call it, but anyway, so you can either close the pressure. So when like spraying, this tip is for long range, like 3-story houses, like hotel apartments, stuff like that. M5 twist. Yep, that's the name. That's the name, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, M5. Yep. Okay, I'm around. My rig is not that fancy. It's just something very simple. Always have your traffic cones because so when you pull up to a customer's property, always set them up, like make sure people don't go around and drive around your van because safety, safety and security. And this is the hydro mixer. So this is the proportioner. So what this does, uh, so I used to batch mixing SH soap. So I used to have 90 pounds of liquid carry. So climb ladder sometimes. So I'm tired after like each job. So this one divided everything. You just all you gotta do is just turn the nozzles a left or how much SH the percentage water soap. It make my life a lot easier, efficient of course. That's the essence. So I have a 100 gallon tank of SH. For the water, bless you. For the water, I got 200, 100 on each side for the water. Come here, that's all, so you can see. Besides that, I don't have nothing fancy. I have a 20-inch surface cleaner, and I have a ladder here. But eventually, I'm gonna try to put a rack on top of the van. But as of right now, let me just keep it simple. So this is my SH two and a half gallon SH. They're empty right now, so I'm gonna go to the store to get me some SH because I'm going to a job. That's it. Um, thank you for watching, and see you next time.